Would you rather take $1 million one time or a penny doubled every day for the next 30 days? I was asked if I should take $1 million or a penny doubled every single day for the next 30 days. And guess what answer I gave my financial advisor? I said, I'll take the $1 million because a penny doubled every day, it's not going to be a lot of money. And his name is Richard. And I said, no, Rich, it ain't going to be a lot of money. Let me get the $1 million. And then he said, no, Solomon, it doesn't work like that. If you take a penny and you doubled it every single day, it doesn't look like a lot of money. It's 16 cents, 20 cents. Look at this, $2.56, or I'm sitting with $1 million on the other hand. I look really pretty. And then roughly around day 22, you're at 20,000. That becomes 40, 80, 160, 335, $671,000, 1.3, 2.6, $5.3 million if I double the penny for 30 days straight. Now, this exercise looks really silly once you know the math, but it looks so exciting to take the $1 million when you don't do the math. And there are millions of marketers and entrepreneurs that do this every single day. They're looking for short-term gains over long-term growth. Inside our growth formula, we teach this all the time, that hey, you gotta build awareness, you capture the demand, you nurture those leads, and you nurture your customers. It is a full funnel strategy. It takes the acquisition side and the retention side into account, and we help optimize the entire funnel. So what should I be doing? Well, every marketer will tell you do things like content marketing, create content everywhere, in every single platform that you feel like your audience is there. I mean, if you're selling to humans, they're everywhere, right? They're in Facebook, they're in Instagram. Even if you're a B2B company, they're not just in LinkedIn, they do watch YouTube videos. So could you be creating digital videos, maybe blog posts on your website? Could you be maybe running some Google ads for those search terms and then send them to a webinar? I mean, literally, I run webinars every single month for multiple companies that we own and operate. And I run tons and tons of ads or awareness campaign for people to come and check me out on a webinar. Most organizations, what they don't have time for is that lead nurturing, which is gold. Lead nurturing isn't just you picking up the phone and reaching out to the prospect every month, checking in, because they hate that call. All you're doing is, hey, prospect, I'm checking in. Have you ever sent an email where the subject line is following up? Well, let me tell you, the prospect is getting no value from that email because you want to say, hey, I'm following up to our conversation that we had. Let me ask you XYZ. No, terrible concept. Don't do it. Let me give you some statistics on that. 63% of customers need to hear the company's name, information, what you do 3 to 5 times before they could even associate with you doing that. So when you and I are chasing that bottom of funnel, that thrill, one call close, all we're saying is that, look, I'm not willing to build a brand. I'm not willing to send any information to this prospect beyond this. If I don't close this client now, that means this client is dead to me, right? Like it has nothing to do with me. I'm not interested. I'm gonna market, close, lost, and move on with my life. That's exactly what we're teaching. That's exactly what we're doing. But it's the same principle as a penny doubling every single day for the next 30 days. Let me ask you that. What if we let that double for the next 60 days? And what about the next 90 days? You could do that math yourself. It's not just 5.3 million times 2, by the way. It's way more than that. That's exponential growth. That's precisely what we're talking about when we engage in a full funnel marketing strategy. When your customers are making that buying decision, they don't just go from start and saying, you know what, I'm gonna pick Mark Jones' company because they were the first one that popped up on search. No, they click on that if they were early on in the buyer's journey. They will click on that if they were later on in the buyer's journey. Being on top of search is just one thing you need to do. But you also need to be putting up in social media. You also need to be creating videos. You also need to be on LinkedIn. You also need to be making content, webinar content, whatever it is that you need to be doing. White papers get found on review websites, wherever your customers are searching. And every single company has their own way of customers being discovered. And it used to be less and less complex. It's just not the case anymore. In fact, it's gotten so complicated, we have a whole buying group in B2B world that's making decisions. From the person who's funding it, to the person that's actually the department head, to the team lead, to the actual user who might use that product. You're looking 3, 4, 5 people's needs have to be met. And they're all asking people all over the internet, have you used this? I'm in WhatsApp channels where every single day people are asking like, has anybody gotten this product before? Has anybody have any feedback on this? Anybody have a discount code, a coupon code, any ideas? And then I'm like, wow, WhatsApp is not even listed here by Gartner's graphic that they made, because it's another channel where entrepreneurs are plugged into different entrepreneurial groups, buying groups, or industry groups, whatever it is. They're asking questions to each other, and they're all chiming in and trying to help solve the problem. So think about that. Is it just about having a beautiful website anymore? Negative. It has nothing to do with that. Is it just about ranking on top of search anymore? Negative. Is it just about getting more videos out there? Negative. It's all of the above. It's content, it's nurture, it's training your salespeople, it's looking at the right KPIs and the right metrics so you're not giving overemphasis to just the bottom of funnel. In summary, what I really want to convey to you is that it's not just about the top or just about the middle or just about the bottom. It's the whole thing. The best example I can come up with is if you've seen a band, a symphony, an orchestra, there's so many instruments and so many people. Let me tell you, not one of them is louder than the other. And I've been to all those concerts where I'm like, you know what? It's amazing how all these instruments just sound so good together. And that's exactly what I want you to think about in your marketing. Is it cohesive? Are we all playing the right notes? Are we all even singing the same song? That's the cohesive you want to have in your full funnel. And if you do that right, you will be multiplying pennies every single day for the rest of your life. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next Full Funnel Friday.